recipe I love to do with my grandchildren and now my great-grandchildren. This is a lot of fun. It has some simple ingredients. It's easy to do. You want the right materials. You want a chocolate and a white chocolate. Actually, these are not real chocolate. It's called candy coatings. But you want the dark and you want the white. You want, yes, Ritz crackers. Can you believe it? This is made with Ritz crackers. And you want mint flavoring. Mint flavoring. We want mint flavoring extract. You also want something to melt your chocolate in. I like to use these measuring cups, and the reason I do is because these handles don't get hot. And this has a smaller measuring cup that fits on top to keep it from spattering. And I like to use something shallow. This also has handles that don't get hot. The reason I like to be able to pour it over something shallow, it just gets a better covering for me. But that's not necessarily, you could use just one item and mix it all together. Now, the secret is the formula requires 3 of the dark chocolate. These come in squares, so you break them up in squares. You want 3 of these to 1 white one. And that will make more of a Hershey chocolate. And if you want like a more milk chocolate, put 2 white squares. 3, 2. Milk chocolate. Chocolate heats up very fast. And if you get any moisture on it all, steam, a drop, any moisture at all, it's going to seize up. Don't throw away your chocolate. In fact, what you can do is mix a tablespoon of shortening to every 6 ounces of chocolate, and it'll be back to normal. All right? With that in mind, these simple ingredients are going to make a fun cookie for the kids. Now, the reason you want to get the silicone mat to use to put them on is because a silicone mat is perfect to give that finished look. I've tried wax paper, I've tried all the kind of papers, baking paper, and it doesn't work like this. In fact, before we got started, I spilled a little bit of chocolate on here, and I want to show you up close what happens when the chocolate gets on here, how easy it comes off. Look at that, and doesn't leave a mark. You can't do that with any kind of papers. Another thing that does is it makes the backing slick. This is one of those mats that actually works as well as those stone pans, because you can cook in this in your oven and it cooks evenly. It makes a regular cookie sheet cooking evenly like those stone bakewares do. But today we're just going to use it to make the back of the cookie smooth. Now, you just take a simple Ritz cracker and you've already mixed 6 drops of your mint in there, and you've mixed it with your silicone spatula, and now you're going to pour this over the Ritz cracker. Here's the fun thing. When you serve this to your friends, when you put it with your candies that you serve at Christmas time, they're going to be amazed because it's going to taste like very similar to the mint cookies that you can get from the Girl Scouts. So this is a fun recipe to make. Simple. Now watch, I'm just going to simply put it on the silicone mat. If you don't have a silicone mat, it won't come out as nice. I'm just telling you, this works best. I made one before we started so you can see what the backing looks like. So let me just pull it off. It just snaps right off. When you pull it off the mat, look at the slick back. This is amazing. I'll pull another one off. It just makes your cookies look professional. This one's still wet, and so I'm not going to pull it off for you. But when you use a silicone mat, that's the professional backing you get. Here's your mint cookies. It was that simple. And if you want to, when you mix the chocolate and the vanilla, the colors, chocolate and the white, if you want to do the white first and maybe dip half of an Oreo into it and use, again, your silicone mat, and you'll have that beautiful polished back. Well, that's how simple it is. And the recipe is going to be on here for you, and my address and my telephone number. Have fun. Have fun with your family. You can do all sorts of things with these chocolates, but this chocolate mint is a surprise to everybody. No one ever guesses that it starts with a Ritz cracker. Have fun.